What's going on, everybody out there in the YouTube world? So today we're going to be doing a little how-to video on how you can catch your first fish if you are a beginner. If you're not a beginner, just stick around for a little while because we are going to be catching some fish today, hopefully. But if you don't really care about any of this beginner style stuff, skip through to this time right there and you can just watch us catch fish and not have to worry about the how-to part of it. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Hopefully you will enjoy and stick around for the rest of the video. So let's get right into it. If you are new to this whole fishing thing and you don't really know where to start, I would suggest that you start with a rod and reel, sort of like this. This is called a spinning reel. It's really good for pretty much anything. If you're new to fishing, I wouldn't suggest you getting like a giant. In the description, I'll put some reels. This is a 7-foot light action rod. Light action to medium would be the best bet. I would go no shorter than 5 foot and no longer than like 7 foot for your first rod. And this is actually a Walmart rod. I mean, this thing was like 15 bucks, I think, on sale, but it's still great. It still does the job, especially if you're a beginner. It's really cheap. And also the reels that I'll link in the description below, I'll make sure that they're pretty cheap. So if you do want to go check them out, the whole setup won't break the bank. Braided line. That's my favorite thing to throw on a spinning reel. It's a little bit more expensive, but I promise it's worth it. And for today, this is actually how we fish a lot. But if you're a beginner, this is definitely a great way to start out. Worms. Worms, crickets. I know some people use like super worms or something like that. Anything worm related or bug related is a great bait to start off if you have never fished before. It's natural. You don't have to work it like a lure. Basically, the bait does the work for you. And if you And if you do go the worm route or the cricket route, I would suggest getting Eagle Claw size 6 cricket hooks. They're sturdy enough to handle a pretty decent sized fish actually, but small enough not to be just so bulky when you're trying to catch like brim or panfish, something like that. Always go with brown or black. Some people really like silver. I'm not a big fan of silver hooks unless we're talking about saltwater. Freshwater, just go brown or black hooks. And then the last two things you are going to need are split shots. I think these are an 1/8 of an ounce, a 1/16 of an ounce. I really don't know how heavy they are, but they're small. Let's just put it that way. Water gremlin, they come in like 94-cent packs. Then, okay, just a small little cork. It doesn't have to be very big. If you want to go a little bigger than this, you can. For where we're fishing today, we're fishing in a place that the water's sort of low right now and we don't want to make a lot of noise, so we're going as small as we can. Now that you've got sort of an idea of what you need, let's show you how to set it up to catch these fish. To tie this hook on, we're going to go with the most simple fishing knot that you can possibly tie. I think it's called the improved clinch knot. All you have to do is slide the line through the eye of the hook, bring it back up and make a U shape, pinch the line right there, and then wrap the loose end or the tag end of your line around the main line up to 7 times. I always say for a good rule of thumb, you want to go more than 5, not really any more than 7. And then when you've got it, it should look like that, sort of like a braid almost. Then you take your tag end, you stick it up through the hole in the line that you've just made by wrapping it around, and then you stick the tag end through the big hole that you made just by doing that. You lick the line a little bit. I know that's a little weird, but it makes it a lot easier, trust me. I always bite the tag end and pull it tight, but if you've never tied a hook, you might not want to do that because you can slip and then you'll end up yanking the hook in your face, and that won't be a very good first fishing experience. So you might want to go a different route on that and just hold it and pull it like that. Take that little tag in, snip it off right there, and you're good to go. I always put my split shots about that far. I don't know what that is, maybe 10 inches, 9 inches. Something like that. And then the good thing about split shots is you can either bite them down and clamp them, or you can use a pair of pliers and do it like that I usually just bite them because it's quick and easy, but a lot of people are afraid of breaking a tooth, so they pinch them down with pliers. And then you take your cork. This cork is really old and crusty, so it's not a very good example. Depending on where you're fishing, how deep it is, that's going to depend on where your cork is placed. Today, just to give you sort of an example, this creek that we're fishing doesn't have very much vegetation. It's got a little bit of structure, and the deepest it gets is probably like 3 or 4 feet. With that being said, we are going to put the cork 1.5 to 2 feet above where the hook is. Last but not least, you get your worm and you stick it once close to the end of it, and then you go back down towards the opposite end of the worm and you hook it again. You don't want to overhook your worm. A lot of people thread their worm on and they hook it like 7 times and it just looks like a jumble of goop. If you leave your worm dangling like this, it'll wiggle a lot more than if you put it on there a whole bunch of times. And I promise you, if you do this, you will catch a lot more fish. So yeah, that's how you set up the rod. Like I said, everything that I've got right here, I'll leave a link to in the description below. I'm gonna throw on the chesty and we're gonna get after it. All right guys, so one thing I did forget to mention in the beginning of the video, a little quick tip. If you are going fishing, you probably need to wait until afternoon rolls around or the early morning, especially during the summertime. That is when the fish are most active. It's cooler, so it's easier on you. So wait till the morning or the afternoon to go fishing for your first time. It'll just be a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable. Ooh. Oh, you see something? No, I just got a bite though. Something wants this worm, dude.
Dude, this guy is eating it.
Get him. You got him. What is that?
That thing is so small. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a creek chub. Here. Heck yeah. That's actually a really big creek chub, dude. Well, guys, we haven't been here very long, but Parker did catch the first fish. A nice sized creek chub.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hold on. You're just making it worse. Dadgummit.
How did I do that?
You turn your anti-reverse off. There he is. Got him.
You got him?
Not a bad one. So that right there is a little brim. You're gonna catch a lot of these if you're fishing with worms and crickets. They're really fun to catch. They get a lot bigger than this. They put up a little bit of a fight actually for how big they are. And if you're looking to catch and eat, these are a great eating fish. All right, see ya. We ought to get something over there. Got him. Yeah. There's the second one of the, well, third fish of the day, second brim of the day. A little bit smaller than the last one, but I mean, we're just going for anything today. All right, we're gonna try to throw this booger way back there. Oh, immediate. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, that one's pretty, dude. That's a bruiser gill. So there is, oh, he's a little upside down. Another gill. This one's really pretty though. He's got some purples and stuff. And we're actually gonna keep this guy. I have a pond at the house and I'm gonna put him in there because he is so pretty. We're gonna throw him in the bucket and get back to fishing. What you got, my man? Little brim? Oh, that's a shellcracker. Finally a new species though. I want to show y'all the difference in between the brim that we've been catching and this. This is a shellcracker, and as you can see there are some differences. This one's more of a blue-green color with yellow dots. The black gill plate right there with a little red outline. That is the telltale sign of a shellcracker. All right, see ya. You're not too shabby. See, I'm telling y'all, fishing is not as hard as what a lot of people think. People have told me I need all the fancy stuff, you know, I don't have enough money to get into it, it's too expensive. It doesn't have to be that expensive, okay? In total, the rod is less than $20. You can get a cheap reel that's very good. The line maybe 10, all the tackle maybe another 5, and then worms $3 a box usually. Fishing does not have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be hard. You can get out there and do it even if you've never done it before. It's just a lot of fun.
2 pounds.
Oh, I've got one. Ooh, big dude. What do we got? What do we got? Another bluegill. I just caught my fish and Parker's got another one. Oh, dude, that might be good. What is that? Bluegill? What you got? What you got? What you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bluegill. Sweet. This side of the creek is on fire. See if we can get another one. I don't know why they've switched, but
Yep.
got him. That's a good fish. What are you? Another bream. See ya, bucko.
I caught 3.
Ooh, dude.
Big?
Yeah, he's pretty big. Yes, it's one of the pretty ones. All right, guys, so if you have been around for a little while, y'all know that this is one of my, or definitely my favorite panfish to catch. Don't really know what this one is in particular. It might be a long ear, might be a red breast, might be a hybrid, who knows, but either or. I love the red breast and the long ears. The colors are amazing on them. This one's super fat, so it's definitely been eating good. Dude.
Double up.
Oh, I had one. Oh my gosh, dude. That one is beautiful and it's huge.
Prettiest fish I've ever seen.
Look at this fish.
Look at that red. Oh my god.
Whoa. That is the prettiest fish I've seen in such a long time, dude.
That thing is big too.
Dude, that is amazing. Look at the ear on that guy.
Where's the ear?
When I refer to the ear, I'm referring to this bit right here. That's
yeah.
how you identify a lot of panfish species. That is definitely the catch of the day.
You dead?
Did you just see that? Y'all didn't see what just happened. There was a massive blow up right over in that area. No. I was gonna say we could put that creek chub on. Dude, we could put that creek chub on there.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, be right back. All right guys, so we've got a bigger hook, bigger cork. We've got the shiner on and we're fixing to bomb it out here. See if we can catch this big fish. That's exactly where it was. While Parker fishes for Big Daddy, I'm just gonna piddle around over here.
Yep.
You got him? No way, that's a big fish.
Oh my.
Okay, okay. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Okay.
Dude, what is that?
That's a bass, dude. It looks like he's decently hooked. Hold on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he is. No! Here.
Dude, what do you think that was?
That was a big spotted bass, it looked like. There's a fish. Oh, maybe not.
Getting any bites?
Yeah, just got one, but they've slowed down a good bit over here. All right, 1 or 2 more worms for me, and I'm gonna call it quits. Oh, that was perfect. Right up under that tree. I bet it doesn't last more than 10 seconds. Yep, there we go. Big fish, big fish. Nice gill. What are you? What are you? Oh, you won't believe it, Parker. There's a much bigger long ear red breast hybrid something than I caught last time. Really pretty, not quite as pretty as Parker's, but still a really nice fish. We came out here, we wanted to teach y'all how to fish if you've never fished before, and I think we did a pretty good job. Everything was simple, it was cheap. Here comes a red car that probably thinks I'm a weirdo. Yeah, that's right, sir. I'm a vlogger. So if you are thinking about going fishing and you've never gone fishing before, go do it. Use the stuff that we taught y'all. It's really not that hard. It doesn't have to be expensive. And if you've never been fishing before and this has helped you out, leave me a comment and tell me how your first fishing trip goes. I'm super interested to hear, and I hope you catch a ton of fish. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a big fat thumbs up right down there. I hope every single one of you are having a great and fantastic day, and I will be seeing you
Later.
Yep.
Where's my super suit?